All right, here is the problem. Women don't like it when a guy asks, did you come? It's kind of an awkward and annoying thing for a woman to hear. I mean, it's very nice. Sorry, I'm not trying to be horrible, but it's annoying. But on the other hand, over 68% of women report faking orgasms. So the question is, how are you supposed to know if you're actually getting her off? How do you know that your bedroom moves are working and you're satisfying her? Well, lucky for you, your wing girl is here to help, because in this video, I'm gonna give you the 5 best signs to tell if your partner is about to climax. When you learn to notice these signs, not only will you know you're on the right track, but you get a sense of what works for your lady, what she likes in the bedroom and how she likes it. And that's crucial if you want to have amazing sex on a constant, consistent basis and always keep her coming back for more. So pay attention and make sure you watch this video to the very end. I'm Marni, and from here on out, I am going to be, I said that very sternly, I'm going to be your wing girl. Every week, I will give you the no BS insider info about what women really want versus what they say they want, plus the most effective methods to win over any woman you like. So just hit that subscribe button now so that you never miss a video. So before I dive in and explain how to spot a real orgasm versus a fake one, I want to tell you about an amazing video sex reference that I found for you. Now, my sex videos are amazing, right? But I'm limited on YouTube and can only just tell you how to do things. In order to really pull off being a master in the bedroom, watching actual people doing things on other actual people is the best learning tool, which is why I want to tell you about today's video sponsor, Beducated. Beducated is an amazing video online platform that brings pleasure-based sex education right to your bedroom through 100+ online courses from the world's top experts. This is not porn. These are actual instructional videos to help you learn how to do things right. And right now, you can try it out for 1 day for free. And if you like it, which you will, it's only $9.99 a month, or you can get 40% off a yearly pass with coupon code Marni. Build sexual confidence, become a skillful lover, and learn to communicate about sex more on Beducated. To start becoming more sexually confident and fully educated on sex, go to the link below in the description box and enter coupon code Marni. Beducated is about to change your sex life and is Marni approved, it's wing girl approved, it's female approved. It's an amazing site that every man should subscribe to. So again, click the link in the description below and sign up to Beducated now using coupon code Marni. Your future partners will thank me for it. Here are the 5 signs that reveal if she's actually about to climax. Sign number 1, muscle contraction. It's well known that when women climax, their pelvic muscles contract. There's a lot of research to back this up, but muscles in the pelvic region aren't the only ones that contract involuntarily when she orgasms. So if you pay attention to her body during sex, you'll notice that she tends to keep all her muscles tense as she approaches climax. She may also arch her back, like models do when they want to look sexy in lingerie ads. So kind of like, like that. When you notice this, just keep doing whatever it is that you are doing. If she keeps holding her body tense, she's going to orgasm soon. If she stops contracting her muscles and relaxes her body instead, she's probably having trouble getting off. So you want to try another technique until you figure out what really drives her over the edge. That is the most reliable way to learn what gets her off. Also, while you notice her muscles tense up, you might also notice that her moaning intensifies. It's true that not all women are going to moan during sex. Some women are shy, but if the lady in your bed does and you see the volume rise as her muscles tense up, she's definitely on track to reach climax. So keep doing what you're doing, exactly how you're doing it. Side number 2, her heartbeat and breathing pattern, okay? A faster heartbeat and heavy breathing patterns are some of the key signs that a woman is really turned on. So if her heart seems to race during sex, she is surely moving towards a climax. But how can you check her heartbeat during the act? You're like, right? Well, it's actually very simple. You put your hand on her left breast and you'll be able to tell if her heart is beating fast. I was making fun of it before, but you can do it in a sexy way. So if your hands are busy caressing other parts of her body, lean closer to her chest so you'll be able to hear and feel her heartbeat. Additionally, pay attention to her breathing rhythm. The faster she breathes, the closer she is to the point of no return. So again, Keep doing what you're doing if that happens. Sign number 3, she grabs the sheets and her legs start shaking. When some women orgasm, they feel like they're unable to control their limbs. For example, they may feel the urge to grasp the first thing that comes their way, the pillow, the bed sheets, their lover, even the back of the headboard. So, other times their legs might shake uncontrollably. This is one of the easiest signs to spot when you're just starting to figure out when a woman comes. The cause for her leg shaking is probably the increased heart rate she experiences just before orgasm. Tremor is similar to the ones we have when we're afraid. When something scares us, our heart rate increases just like when you're enjoying sexual pleasure. The urge to grasp the bed sheets or a pillow is likely caused by the tension in a woman's muscles when she's about to climax. So if you see any of these 2 things, know that she is on track and you are on track. Sign number 4, she has the sex flush. As a woman approaches climax, the skin on her breasts, face, arms, or chest, it might turn a shade of red. Doctors say this is because blood flow increases during sex. That increased blood flow causes your blood vessels to dilate, which leads to that red flush look. Women who experience blushing when embarrassed or during exercise are more prone to sex flush. And this sign is easier to spot in ladies who have fair skin. So on me, it would be a little bit tougher. Additionally, pay attention to the color of her labia, if you can, which may become slightly darker, not interesting, as she approaches orgasm. Once again, this subtle change is caused by extra blood flow coming to the genitals. So interesting. Sign 5, she tells you. I don't mean that women will straight up tell you, I'm about to come. Well, some do. Although, as I said, that can happen once in a while. Instead, what I mean is that women will often say something like, wow, this feels great, or yeah, just like that during sex. Make sure not to miss these comments, because when you hear them, it means that what you're doing feels really good, and keep doing what you're doing. Under no circumstances should you stop or try to do something else. Instead, do the exact same action in the exact same position and do the exact same rhythm. Don't start going crazy. This is also key if you want to have better sex in general, listening to the feedback. More often than not, this is going to result in a very intense and pleasurable and powerful orgasm. Mostly, she's trying to guide you towards her orgasm because she knows her body best. So learn to pay attention to your partner. Now that said, here is another thing to remember. The more turned on she is before you get intimate, the greater the pleasure she will experience and the more likely she is to climax. So in other words, the more turned on she is equals more pleasure. And that means a higher chance of having orgasms. This is why it is so important to know how to really turn a woman on before you try to escalate with her physically. The way you do this is by flirting with her and having sexually charged conversations instead of normal, boring, friendly conversations. Oh, do the dishes, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter if it's a woman you just met, your date, your girlfriend, or your wife of 30 years. Women get turned on by flirting, and flirting is verbal foreplay. And if you'd like to see how to flirt with a woman in a way that gets her turned on every time, guaranteed, you can click the link in the description below underneath the one on Beducated and look at my top-rated course, The F Formula. It gives you a simple step-by-step breakdown of how to have fun, flirty, sexual conversations with women that make her heart race and get her all tingly down there. Plus tons of examples of exactly what to say to her that you can use as soon as tonight. Over 30,000 of my students have been using the F Formula to attract and date and be with beautiful, amazing women. And many of them have also used it to re-attract women who they've lost or who have pulled away from them. So when it comes to making a woman want you sexually and start chasing you again, this is the most proven and effective tool I can hand you as your wing girl. To find out everything about the F Formula, just click the link in the description that is down below. I've made you a special video where I reveal what this formula is all about and how it works. So just hit the link and watch it now. And as always, I'll see you again next week.